What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jeffy's Speed Shop. Today we're gonna do a final wrap up on the old Volkswagen here. Got a little brake work to do, got to do an accelerator pump. Finally got the brake lights working. Didn't do that one on camera because it was pretty tedious. And then we are going to wash this old bird up and clean the inside. And I am by no means a professional detailer or even nearly good at it, but I guarantee this car is gonna look 10,000 times better by the time we're finished. So let's jump to it and get the brakes working right, and then we can worry about the rest because it runs and stuff. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, had to pause old Laney dump truck Wilson there. Anyways, so we're getting these hoses changed. I got the driver's side done. It wasn't too bad. This one I'm not so concerned about because it's painted. This car has a pretty crappy paint job. But this one down here is a little crusty. We'll have to see how it goes here. I guess let's start with the harder one so we can see if that's gonna be a problem. Luckily, it's a pretty short brake line, so even if it does break, shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we might need a pair of vice grips because I don't have line wrenches. A little taunt. Make sure you tighten it so much that you can't barely squeeze them. You really want this tight. And then, there we go. And it actually broke loose. So now we can go back to the little 11mm guy here. And hope we didn't jack the threads up too much. Look at that, popped right loose. Thankfully this car wants to play ball today because I'm getting a little wore out on working on it every day. Good Lord, how long are the threads in this thing? So you want to play rough, huh? Oh yeah, we'll get you out of there. Look at that, light work. So that's the problem with using vice grips. Kind of chews up the base of that flare nut there. Makes it a little more difficult to get your wrench on, but this is me caring because the lines are in good shape. So that's all that matters. Super. What's funny is, on the other side, fluid came out of this one, but not this one. On this one, there's no fluid in either area. So that definitely explains why we had such a poopy brake pedal after getting this thing together. I did wheel cylinders and shoes and stuff all the way around if you haven't watched my other videos. So there should have been, absolutely no reason to have any problems, right? Except how old is this car? 50-something years old. It's 73, so yeah, 50. You would never expect to have to do a brake hose on it, right? You would think that these rubbers would last forever with that fine German Scheisse engineering. All right, we're gonna get this one out of here, get this brake hose changed, and then we'll bleed them out. All right, finally wash time. A little chilly out here, still in the 50s, but that's warm as can be to me. So we're going to go ahead and just give the old girl a much needed bath now that we got it running good. I'll show you that after a bit. But, sometimes people like seeing these old dusty cars come back around. So I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up on time lapse here. Get the bucket filled up. We'll get some SOS pads out and clean up this chrome, and we'll see what we can do. How you feel about that? Yeah? You like that shit? Okay. Oh crap. It's like the hoses. Never mind. Alright, so we're only halfway done with her, but I'm sure you guys are tired of staring at that time lapse. So you can see, gross. That's gross. So we're getting there. I mean, the roof is going to need quite a bit of work, especially on this side here. A couple bubbles in the paint. That side's looking definitely better. I'm going to keep scrubbing on it here. And then we'll grab some glass cleaner after we do up the bumpers and everything. And yeah, keep going here. Check in with you guys in a bit. All right, well, the sun is going down. We got this thing all washed up. I took some SOS pads of the bumpers and the wheels. And these two wheels, they didn't come out so great. They still look better than they did. And the rear bumper, it's pretty waxed on this passenger side here, but man, does this thing look 10 times better. The roof is still, it's gonna need more scrubbing than I can give her. And the paint's a little trashed over here. Sorry about the shadow there, but you can see what I'm talking about. It still needs everything done as far as bodywork goes, and I think that's her plan for it next, but this thing cleaned up pretty good. If it were me, I'd probably drive it how it is, but then again, clearly I like shit boxes. So I'm going to continue back into the shop with this thing. We're going to get the windows and interior cleaned up for it, and then we'll get it out of here. Ah, yeah, Dad. Got it all cleaned up inside and out. Doug's figuring out if the chair moves or whatnot.
I don't think it does.
Shoot. Look at this stuff. We got the headlights and turn signals finally working appropriately. The brake pedal is actually decent. Everything's working, sounding good. We're gonna go on one final test drive. And then all that's left is to put a battery in it that's not mine and send it down the road. Catch up with you in a few minutes. Yay! It's leaving. Bye, Tim. Bye, Herbie, fully bloated.